Hi guys, welcome back to the Regular Guy channel. I've got a place here, a location that's I call it the deer place because primarily I just see all deer. And well, as you saw from the first few clips, first one was pigs, but yeah, it's a lot of deer, and there's going to be a few other things too, which the end is going to be funny. I thought it was funny anyway. I don't know. Maybe I am a little different from everybody else, but I thought it was funny. Anyway, yeah, this is a place where when it rains, it pours, man. And this next clip coming up, it's going to be raining. So pay attention. Yeah, that's some serious rain there. Here's another deer wandering through the water that is accumulating there. A lot of standing water. And here's well, this is not a deer. You guys may know this as a pig. Look at how long the snout is. I think that the snouts are a little longer than the domestic pigs. I don't know. But he's way over on the end. I couldn't get him. A raccoon wandering through. Another deer wading through the water. Yeah, look at this buck. I guess he he wanted us to know he was here. There's a raccoon come tipping through the water. One time he came tipping through there and he gave the tree a high five. He didn't do it this time. And that's why they call them white-tailed deer. Because when they run, they put their tails up. Another pig wandering through. You always wonder where they're coming from and where they're going. Never really know. There's a buck that was he's treading carefully. Because, well, I mean, there are bear in the area. So, yeah, I guess he's got a right to be wary. Another pig wandering by. Raccoon tipping through the water again. There's a buck just kind of coming from the other direction. Might even be the same buck. I don't know. Raccoon. You know, these animals typically follow the same animal will follow the same pattern. Here's a bobcat. Don't generally see bobcats this close to the trailhead. This place where this camera is less than a quarter mile from the trailhead. So it's like right in there. There's an oinker coming through. There he is. Look at how the snouts get longer as they get older. Longer and scarier looking with them tusks. There's a deer. Buck wandering through. He doesn't look too wary. I think he's more looking for something to eat than he is, looking to defend himself. And here we've got a bat. Look at the size of this bat. This is not a little brown. I don't know what this guy is, but he's pretty big. Pretty good size, wandering around picking the insects off of the IR light that my camera is attracting. He's good size. Seems like times he wants to fly right into the camera. Like that. I think he actually did. And then maybe then there. There was another rainy night. Some deer wandering through the standing water there. Yeah, they're walking through. There's a bear. Yeah, he's kind of far away and it's dark. It's hard to see him, but yeah, here's another pig wandering through. And could be the same pig. I don't know. Just hard to say at this point. But he's looking around. I guess he sees the camera and he's kind of curious as to what that is. Well, he's just checking it out, taking it all in. And that's the same pig. And he's a little wary of that camera. I guess he realizes it's too small to really pose a threat, but he's still not sure. So he's gonna mosey on his way. There's a couple of birds. I've seen these birds in my front yard in Deltona. Although these guys have like a gray shoulders on them, and I think that's pretty cool. Never saw this coloration before. But I imagine there's all kinds of different coloration variations on these. Another deer wandering by. With a fawn in tow. Now here's something interesting. I'm not sure about this. This may be a wildlife thing. Why did this fawn have to pee in the water? I'm sure it's a survival tactic, but I'm just not aware of it. I have a wildlife friend of mine, Ron. Ron, if you know, please enlighten us. We would love to know about that. Another deer wandering by. And here's another one of those birds in a different color variation. And I left the sound on this, so you can hear them talking to each other. I don't think they like other birds being there. I don't know. Maybe they're all the same bird, and that one, I don't know. Kind of feel connected with that darker one though. But yeah, there's some kind of heron, I guess. Another pig wandering by. Just kind of came through. There's a few of them actually. Come wandering by. Just looking for snacks, I suppose. There's another one. Here's a raccoon. Check him out. He's fishing. I guess he heard something. Because with the deer and the pigs and such wandering through there, sometimes they overlap. But look at him fishing. He's feeling around for fish or crayfish or snails or pretty much anything he can eat. Another deer wandering by. Another deer. I'm not sure if that's a young one, maybe a yearling, or I don't know how long the deer stay with their moms. And here's, like I said, with the deer and the raccoons overlapping, those eyes that in the back there. At first I thought it was a bobcat, and I thought, oh man, this is going to be good, but it's a raccoon. You'll see him come up on the left side there next to that tree. You'll see his eye shine. So there was a deer and a raccoon in the same place at the same time. I guess it's not so unusual. Here's a raccoon fishing again. Yeah, they're just looking through and they're feeling, because their paws are so sensitive when they're wet. Which is why you see raccoon, they look like they're washing their food, but what they're doing is they're putting it in the water a lot of times, and they're just checking it to make sure it's okay. They're feeling it with their hands and make sure there's nothing sharp or anything in there that's going to bother them. Now the oinker wandering by, a couple of them. Another pig just wandering around. Like he's got nowhere to go. He's just looking for a snack. And there's a couple more there. I guess that first one is the scout. Probably the scrappier one of all of them. Looking for a fight all the time. There's a herd of pigs. If you've never seen a herd of pigs, there's a herd of pigs. A couple of gobblers walking by. Just keep in mind this was just before Thanksgiving. Actually haven't seen them since, but I haven't checked my trail cameras since then, so I imagine they came through Thanksgiving unscathed. Hard to say. But yeah, I imagine they did. Okay, this next clip coming up, when I looked at it, I could only think of one thing. You guys like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later, but if you agree with me on what I saw in this next clip, let me know. Leave a comment. Talk to you later. Hey guys, remember when you're in any state park or any park at all, take only pictures and leave only footprints. It's not cool to take stuff out of their area or leave anything. Don't leave any trash or pet droppings in the woods. Take them with you. But most of all, come back and see them again because that's why they're here.